dude, I'm so mad that I didn't do that for our for the for the 1 year. I'm so mad.
Oh, it's actually the 1 year. That's right.
I mean, by technicality, this would be the first episode after hitting a 365-day loop, sir. Yes, Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob's like, yeah.
Time to celebrate for real.
Yeah. No, welcome to episode 54 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob. Jacob. Hakabo,
Oh, no.
as our cousin once called me growing up.
Gross. Why?
I don't know.
I don't have an answer.
Yeah,
Why
I
do
don't
sound
know.
like the Rock right there. I don't have an answer. I don't like that.
I mean,
Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna bring up right quick just because I realized this was sitting on my desk.
what?
I have a pretty big pet peeve. Not pet peeve. I have like a legitimate problem with the way certain things feel. Right?
Mhm.
Like we've talked about it before.
Me too.
Like drawing with chalk. Not even drawing with chalk. Touching chalk. I hate it. I hate touching chalk. I hate it. Writing with a Sharpie, the bane of my existence. Gives me goosebumps every time I do it. I swear, I hate Sharpies. Another thing? Nail files, brother.
Oh, I mean,
I could sit there, Kristen's sitting there hitting her nails with a nail file. I'm like, I just want to grab it and throw it across the room. Dude, it's so... Oh, it gives me goosebumps.
I'm like that with
legitimately.
like the sound of silverware on like teeth or like anything like silverware rubbing together. That's got to be like, I think that's the only thing I hear, and I'm like, man, you should go away.
Dude, go. You should just. How about not be here, right? He said you should go. Oh no! Oh, that's yes. Yeah, that was very random. I just saw the nail file on my desk, so that sorry, got
And a lot of people didn't even make it this far because of it.
I mean, right?
They're like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna,
brother, I'm out.
I'm gonna go away.
I'm out. Now comes the real fun. No, this week, listen. There was a decent possibility that Jacob was gonna have to do this episode on his own.
I was ready.
I was
ready. I was ready. We were about to I was about to give the whole lore. Dude. I was about to give it all.
Of what?
I don't know. Something. It was really just
lore.
I was gonna decide within the moment which topic I wanted to go with. That way
topic.
It was the most interesting I could possibly be. Because
Just
I knew
so
I had to
in-depth.
wing it.
He's like,
So
listen, I need to know everything.
I'm
about
best
this.
when I have to wing it.
No,
Shout out
shout
my history class, 15-minute oral report on the summary of the back of a book. Got best in the class, didn't even read it. I told you, I'm best on my feet.
Brother, you did a 15-minute oral presentation.
15 minutes. Left the
on
class.
A summary.
Left the class. Yep. You know the history teacher we both had? That dude? I left his class and I
started with a J, right?
Yep.
His last name?
Yep.
Okay.
My other half of the class then proceeded to tell me that he said I had the best oral report in the class, but it was just long. I was like, dude, it's fine because
Listen,
I didn't read it.
He was great as a teacher. Like, I mean, all right. No,
as
a
he
teacher,
hated me.
he hated me too. It's fine. And I did.
That's probably why he hated me then, dude. No wonder.
Dude, he loved Riley, dude.
Well,
Just
every teacher loved Riley.
I know, and all of the teachers despise me for no reason. Like I was not bad in any of my classes. Like I wasn't a straight A student, but I had like B's for the most part, and all the teachers hated me. And I was like,
man.
"What, brother? What did I do to you, huh?" I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
no, as an actual teacher,
I
as an
don't know,
actual
man.
teacher, he legitimately, I did not learn anything.
I watched Seinfeld in his
Uh,
class. Dude.
yes, indeed. But as a you know,
He was an
I don't
entertaining
know how to
guy.
explain it.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Look at
exactly.
that guy.
Dude, he was
Charming
basically
guy.
he confirmed everybody was like basically at the beginning of the school year. He was like, "Listen, like if you don't pass my class, that's all on you." Because all right, in high school, you need a D to pass a class, right? Okay.
You did back in the day. I don't know about anymore.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anymore. But he made it a point that you literally, it was by your own volition to get less than a C minus, like less than 70%. Like that's all on you, because we had a quiz every week. All right, at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
week,
We did
and
too. Yep.
I can't remember if it was Thursday. It was Thursday, I think, is when we did the quiz. But then he gave you the option Friday to retake the quiz, and no matter what, you broke 70%.
Yeah,
Like,
because you you could
dude,
see. Dude,
like
yeah.
you just took the quiz, and then you're retaking the exact same quiz after
What
finding
an
out the rest of the
education we
answers.
received, hey
Dude,
folks, and this is why
it
we're
was
finding out about Göbekli Tepe this year and
just
not 10
right.
years ago.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy.
It's fine. I'll learn how
Our
to do
teachers were
taxes when
bad,
I'm
dude.
threatened with prison time.
Our teacher, yeah, yikes, yikes. No, our teachers. Well, I mean, they were. I mean, they weren't terrible, but they definitely were not the best. Our math teacher got fired. You know, she spent a whole year not teaching us geometry, so that happened.
Hey, you know,
We were ready.
I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. Shout
I
out.
swear.
Shout out school.
Shout out school, brother.
Get
That stuff was.
educated.
I mean, like legitimately, if you're in a school system that is like actually willing to teach you, that's I think being outside of school. I can't. People can't. If you're talking at me, I am literally not going to retain an ounce of any of the information you're trying to put into my brain. If you're talking at me. But if we're having a conversation, I'm going to understand. And I think me being outside of school and like learning stuff on my own as an adult, I've been able to retain information so much better. So much better.
I mean, I guess.
That's just me.
I feel like at this point in life, I'm just, if I want to learn something, I'll just spend time learning something.
Well, that's what I'm meaning more so.
Yeah,
Like
school is like, man, high school was like, math is the only thing that really I got out of there and was like, I can use this.
only basic math.
Yeah, and it's like,
What's the Pythagorean theorem?
well, yeah, that's beyond that. It's like, what's the point?
There, unless you're, I mean, there are certain things in which you're gonna use math. 100%.
How did we get
like,
here? How did we get here?
Talking about school, brother.
How
Talking about history, dude. I don't know what. Yeah, we actually have actual topics, but now you got me on this, so now I'm lost, brother. But all right, so I forgot where I was. Where was I?
A Pythagorean theorem?
Oh, okay, math, right? Okay, just for an example, there are definitely careers, and you're gonna where in a situation you're gonna use it. Okay,
Mhm.
I remember, I remember going into the ACT. Okay. And they were like, "All right, you're gonna have a scientific calculator." And like a week before the ACT, you learned how to use a scientific calculator, brother. If you've never used a scientific calculator, there's 0% chance you're gonna learn how to use it in a week. Dude. That thing was throw it out the window. There's no reason I need it because I have no idea how to use it, brother. Like, that's what I'm saying. Our education system was like it was like in real life circumstances, we have the internet now.
Yeah.
So why would you not use it?
Well, it's the thing.
In an actual situation.
Here's the thing, Eli. We have this great big thing called the education system that we've developed.
In America.
And it is not continuously evolving at the same rate that which the world around us is.
It's
unfortunately, that's why we don't know everything. That's why we don't know everything, dude. Yeah, and unfortunately, the people that are teaching all this stuff are still at the age where they're going to tell you, well, at least when we were in school, they told us, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket all the time. You're not going to have all that.
I'm so mad at that statement so bad right now, dude. Yeah, you're so right. Dude.
And now we do have, and you know what? We also have Chat GPT in our pocket at all times.
Dog, I can talk to my phone and it can answer every question I could ever possibly think of.
Yeah.
I made a workout routine with Chat GPT. Like, dude.
So the difference between education system and real world learning isn't really the same.
It's not meshing. It's not meshing anymore.
No, you're being set up for a different education.
For failure.
No, not necessarily
for failure.
That. It's more of a
failure.
No.
100%.
Here's the thing I had to come to terms with this year, dude. Everybody does not start smart, right? We got to get smart, right? So what the education system is to make you able to get smart. It's not really getting you smart. You have to be willing to become smart.
Well, I'm an idiot then.
But the education system is set up to at least get you to working status.
No, I mean, yeah, 100%.
And that's it.
That's
the
point.
It.
And yeah,
because
the world
once you're 18 and out of school, they don't care what you're doing as long as you're contributing some way.
0% chance, at all. That's
that's the shame of the education system, but that's why it's never going to be set up to teach you how to pay taxes, because why are they going to teach you how to cheat the system?
I mean, I can say this though, teaching in America is kind of trash. I mean, compared to our hometown, okay? Because I can say without a doubt, both of us currently make more money than our teachers did when we were in school.
Probably. Yeah.
That and dude, what? I was gonna say something really ignorant, but I'm not gonna.
There was a period in my life where it really did feel like every day I go to school, I get a packet that I do, and then I turn it in and I go home.
That was it.
So
that's what it became.
And I mean, here we are.
So this is a crazy thing. I don't know if I've told you about this. So we talked at one point about the educational system in America with our Swedish friend.
Mm-hmm.
And in Sweden, after you get basically past 8th grade, or what their equivalent would be, your high school experience is career focused, where you literally all right, if I want to go be an engineer, they're going to make sure you get pushed into the path of being an engineer. If you want to be a doctor, you are literally going to be taking classes that revolve around that.
That makes sense.
If you want to be a programmer, you're going to be pushed in that direction. And that's your high school experience. That's not college.
I get that. But
in America, it's college. And you have to spend $100,000 to get a piece of paper that means absolutely nothing in America right now.
And and
nothing. It literally, you could have a master's degree and not even get a job, dog. Brother, what?
That's true.
What?
That's true.
Huh?
There still are jobs where you do need a degree.
Doctor.
There are. If you want to work in, well, yeah, you want to be a doctor. You want to work in a medical
Lawyer.
field. If you want to be a medical, anything in the medical
100
field, you
I
need a degree.
I believe you need a degree for that. 100%.
But there are a lot
100%.
of things where, nowadays you can go online and take a course and learn just as much as somebody with 4 years of college experience from 2008 to 2012.
And for the course you take, it might cost you $1,500, $2,000.
Yeah, and they're still paying on that college education where I'm just looking it up on Google and paying my internet bill.
Dude.
Yeah, but you know what? That's
like-
that's why they were like, no, it's not really fair for everybody to not have their college tuition paid for, because think of all the people that had to pay for it, and like, how are we going to compensate? Not everything.
It's useless.
Well,
that's basically why they're like, listen, we need to pay off these loans because people aren't getting jobs today in America. Sorry,
but everybody had to have seen this coming. This is where I'm kind of at.
Oh,
How'd you not expect
brick wall,
How'd you not
brother.
expect this to eventually reach this point where we can't really go, all right, just because this guy has a piece of paper, he might not have worked this job before, but this guy over here doesn't have the paper, but he's been doing it for 10 years.
I guarantee
this is where we're at now.
Experience speaks volume compared
and
to
that's
a
what I'm
piece
saying.
of paper.
This is where we're at now, because we are in a society of people who, rather than having the money to go to college, decide to find a way to get the same kind of experience. And
they're
now
going to bust cheeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The people that were just out there working really hard instead of going to school, which, you're still working really hard going to school, but you're also paying up the waz to go to school.
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting shot in the foot to get to where you want to be, and then you only have a 50% chance of getting there anyways.
I wouldn't even say 50.
Well,
because
at the time, say 5 to 10 years ago, it was a 50% chance. Now it's like, you got a 25%. Yeah, 25% chance maybe.
No matter what, at this point in time, we're seeing businesses are absolutely looking for experience more than a degree. Like, you can go look at jobs on like anywhere, ZipRecruiter, Indeed, whatever. Yeah. And most of them at this point do not even have the requirement to have a degree. They're saying like, we would prefer you to have 2 years of experience in this, 4 years experience in this. And they're not requiring a degree because they just want somebody that can do the job.
Like, well, it's that, and a lot of places
a
lot of places offer like, we will pay for training after 2 years so you can get certified to do whatever. Which, hey, you can get your foot in the door doing that. Cool. How did we get here?
I don't know, because we got to talk about a hurricane. Dude.
Where did we get on to jobs in the economy?
I don't know.
Don't you know what else is going on in the world? Hurricanes hitting Louisiana.
Dude, I literally started this whole thing with you almost having to record this by yourself. And that's where it all derailed.
See, and this is what it would have been had I been by myself. I would have been like, so 100%. Assassin's Creed is crazy, but also hurricanes are hitting Louisiana. And what if like one day a hurricane hit Louisiana so hard it was like permanently underwater, and then we just kind of forget Louisiana's even there, and then years and years and years go by, and they're like, man, look at this crazy city underwater off the coast of America.
You know that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, with California first.
Oh no, no. So no, brother. Basically, if the pump system, New Orleans has,
they're gonna get rid of the double pump like they did in Fortnite.
100%. No.
Dang.
If the pump infrastructure in Louisiana, in New Orleans, if it failed,
low pump. Is it a big pump or a low pump?
Low pump. No, they're actually pretty big pumps. If they failed, if the infrastructure itself failed, the water wouldn't leave. Basically the levees would end up just eroding. Water would be coming in. Right, like New Orleans still currently exists as a society because of man-made levee systems.
Heck
and the levee systems Some of them are walls that we built with concrete and like big metal sheets.
Yeah, I remember when the
And
levees
then-
gave way in the early 2000s. I was watching it on TV with our grandparents.
Right? Katrina.
Hurricane Tortilla.
But then the thing is not all of the levees are made out of the cement. They're not made out of the metal. It's just literal built up dirt ground. Like it's so it's no matter what, these things are going to erode over time. So it is going to happen at some point. It's just the pumps are what's saving
So
New Orleans.
American to be like, I'm not leaving. This is my land.
I mean, you're right. They're just
So
like,
American.
all right, water, get out of here, Mother Nature.
Dude.
This is ours.
I'm not leaving. Or drain it. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
Louisiana.
So
I'll forever call it Louisiana.
Louisiana. To anybody who doesn't know, right? There was a hurricane that just hit Louisiana.
Louisiana. Wonderful, beautiful state.
It's not. Hurricane Francine. Okay. And
Francine Gallagher hit Louisiana.
What?
Francine Gallagher. You ever watch Shameless?
No.
Darn. Never mind then.
You've asked me this before.
Ah, well. And you still haven't. Moving on.
And he says, no, so at first they were estimating it to be a category 1, and it was actually going to be going to the west of us. And then like less than a day before it, decided to hit the fan, they were saying, nope, it's moving east now. So it's heading straight for New Orleans instead of the west side of Louisiana.
East.
I am. Yeah, exactly. I thought you said east. So I am directly south of New Orleans. All right. I'm like in driving distance, New Orleans. It's like half an hour.
Don't be too specific.
No, I'm saying it's like half an hour. Brother, that could be, brother. But anyways, but so category 1. It is now heading east, and then it was like literally right before it made landfall. They were like, I was watching the news, and the dude's like talking about it, like it is at the right there. It's at the very edge, and he's like, he goes, oh, category 2, oh, okay, so and he's like saying this on the news. He's like, oh, so it's upgraded. It is now category 2. I was like, tight, dude. Nice. So category 2 being winds over 100 miles an hour. And which makes like this is crazy to me because we can lose power in like bad rainstorms in our neighborhood. We will lose power.
Yeah.
We did not actually lose power. The power it sucked because
more power.
We were watching TV in the bedroom, and then like the bedroom light would flicker, and I was like, "Oh no,
yeah.
dude!" So this is what happened. We're laying there watching something, I can't remember what, and I told Kristen, I was like, "Yo, I would recommend filling your water bottle, before the power goes out."
Yeah.
We have water. We bought water, and I was like, "I would just recommend filling your water bottle." She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it in a second." And it like 5 minutes later, light flickers, and I go, "Oh no!" And then the light flickers. I said, "This is it." Power goes out. She goes, "Ah!"
A whole 5 minutes. Waited 5 minutes to fill up the water. Well, must not have been that thirsty.
He said, "You deserved it." Sorry.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Noah waited 5 minutes?
Right. It would have been over.
Oh, hold on. I gotta pee real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah. No. So but then like the first time the power went out, it probably came back on like 2 minutes later, and then the same thing happened like 2 more times after that throughout the night. But weather wise, it wasn't that bad where we were at. The eye didn't go directly over us. I think it was still a little west of us. So
must not have put on the ring then, hey?
Yes, brr. Brr. Yeah. But No, I mean, it was raining. I have videos of it, and I sent you some, didn't I?
You sent me, I think you sent one video of your neighborhood.
Yeah, dude. Because you
Oh,
can
and then the clip
see.
of the dude, or it was a picture of the dude.
Oh
like,
yeah, he
live
was just streaming in the middle of the hurricane like you're an idiot, dude.
Nah, dude, TikTok goes crazy during hurricanes.
Dude, I swear, brother,
Dude.
it's dumb.
Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the
Just
rose. Thank
dude,
you for
just
the rose. Thank you
just
for
be
the
safe.
ban, just a whole SUV.
Yeah, it's.
Thank you for the SUV.
Thank you for the SUV. No, like watching it on the news. This one really wasn't that bad. It was category 2, which is not. That's like not anything to like sniffle over. Like that potentially. I was out of work for 2 days. All right, I was out of work for 2 days. My office did not have power the following day.
Man, the dream.
Not really. Not really.
2 days off. Shoot.
I was out of work for a week on vacation.
Yeah, that's true.
Come
that's
back.
True. You're just
for
out.
2 days. I was a day and a half. I came back for a day and a half, and then hurricane, brother.
Well,
yeah. So,
but nobody's hurt. No damage.
I lost 1 shingle. That was it.
That's gonna be a whole like what, $20?
I mean, I'm not gonna repair it, so it's gonna be like $70, $100 somebody to go do it, because it's on like a really steep part of the roof, and I'm not trying to. I have Converse, brother. I'm not trying to get up on the roof wearing.
Well, get some work boots. About time you get a pair.
100% pass. I no reason. I have no reason.
I had a pair of Red Wing shoes that I used.
You had Red Wing boots,
dude, and
aren't they like $300?
Yeah, I got them on a job in not New Orleans, and yeah.
When did you come here?
Portland, not New Orleans.
How?
Why did I think?
How did you acquire the shoes, brother?
We went to the store.
You bought a $300 pair of boots?
It was for work. Yeah,
brother. What?
We got me and Brad.
Yeah, no, I knew. I knew.
Yeah, me and Brad were there.
I guess
we got the Red Wings because he was like, "Do you have work shoes?"
Yeah,
for what like,
y'all were doing,
Skechers or something. And I was like, "Yeah, I got work shoes."
Yeah, dude. I work in these, brother. You should see. Legitimately, I should have work boots for.
Yeah, you should.
I should. But I always buy Ultra Boosts because they keep my feet nice and comfy, right? They are actually very nice shoes if you're on your feet all day. I recommend them, but I have a pair of Ultra Boosts that I wore for like 3 months, and then I tossed them to the side for some reason. I can't remember what. I needed to wash them in some form, like maybe I cut the grass in them or something.
Well.
And now they're just falling apart. They've just been hanging out in the laundry room, just falling apart, like literally.
Solid.
Yeah, the rubber somehow disconnected from the actual like bottom of the shoe.
Yeah, I've had that happen with a pair of old Converse, and I was
They're
like,
just hanging out, dude.
I was mid walk through Universal Studios, and my soul came right off, and I mean, Blister City.
No, dog,
dude, I had. So many painful blisters that day and for the rest of the following vacation.
Oh, is that when you went with mom?
Dude, yeah.
That sucks.
I don't know what I did. I can't remember what I did, but I remedied it somehow.
I have a pair of Converse that you drew on. All right.
Oh, heck yeah.
I still have them, and they are legitimately yellow. Like I could still wear them oh no, they're not even yellow. They're just gray. They were pristine white, brother, and they are permanent gray.
Yeah, that's what they're made for.
But I could still wear them, and I kept them kind of as a trophy because I had these shoes for like 10 years, and they're still intact. Like there's like one spot on the shoe that started to get a hole in it. Converse, I don't care, right? I have another pair that I've had for a couple years now.
For a while.
Dude, they hold up. You can put them
I have
through
fast
anything.
breaks from the 80s that still are like
fire.
Chilling.
They're fire, brother. Fire. But no, I walk really dumb, so I put holes in the heel of my shoes and like where the ball of my foot is.
Oh yeah, I'm like that.
I just
All my
walk
weight
really
goes to the
dumb.
heel.
Yeah, yeah. There's just craters in all of my shoes at the heel. So here's what it
You
is.
be having that, man.
Yeah, but hurricane, right? So hurricane happened.
Yeah, dude, what are we doing? How do we keep getting here?
No, I don't know, dude. Hurricane happened. Jacob almost had to record by himself. That was like literally what we had intended. I got in voice with him the day before, or it was the day before,
It was
or the day
sometime
up,
this past week.
and I had to like walk him through how to edit the podcast if he was gonna have to do it by himself. And then I've talked about our Chris and I's friend Ben on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Under the name Flipped It. Yo, shout out Ben, dude. He
Shout out
actually
Ben.
he hit up Kristen and he was like, "Yo, tell Jacob to call me. If you need a stand-in for Eli, I'll do it." I was like, dude, what? That'd have been tight.
I don't know what we would
Shut
have
up,
talked
Ben, dude.
about, but you know,
Could have talked about something. If
Would
there
have
was
been-
one, like, so because Ben has done, so we've talked about it before. He opens cards over on
Yeah.
YouTube, and this man is actually very consistent with what he does. Like, Ben, shout out you and like the millions of dollars that you have to open cards all the time, because I don't understand how
Yeah.
you do it. And it's actually very entertaining to watch. And being in his he does live streams too.
that was
And
tight.
he's never, as far as I know, he's never like done anything like this. He's never done YouTube. He never did streaming. He just played video games, all right, and then got into opening cards and was like,
Same.
that's his thing. But I mean, like, if you compared yourself, so when we first started the podcast, my history in content creation is that I had done YouTube. I had done streaming on Twitch. I have done this thing online. And like, if you took yourself right now compared to the way you were at the beginning of the podcast, it is a night and day difference, brother.
Yeah.
like 100%.
Yeah, I got a big beard now, dude.
Yeah, and you were almost about to do an episode by yourself. Like,
I would have done it day one,
You
dude.
could've-
I could have done it easy.
He said
Dude,
day
if you
one,
would have put
dog.
me up, if I had
You
to,
said, I got it. dog.
easy
Done.
bees.
Yeah.
Easy
You-
bees.
I mean,
I got
yeah.
enough to talk about.
That's true. So, anyways, hurricane almost happened. Jacob almost had to record the episode by himself. We might just
Maybe
have to test
someday.
the waters. But see? Oh no.
It won't go well.
Oh, you never know. So you never know, dog. Hurricane happened. Thankfully everybody came out all right, and it wasn't bad, because the last like hurricane we had was bad, dude. It was bad.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Imagine being in like upper 90-degree weather, super humid, and you're not even outside, because outside is genuinely cooler in the evening than you're inside your house.
I don't know.
Your house
Some
just
pretty
becomes-
cool stuff going on in my house.
House becomes a sauna, brother, when you don't have any airflow.
Yeah, I bet.
It's just a sauna.
I lived in Dad's house. Don't worry.
That's I've told Kristen about that, how like we had like the little temperature gauges.
Dude,
It was
you
it
don't
was
know
literally
the elements.
Dog,
You don't know
it was
the elements like
literally-
living in our dad's house.
Dog. There were nights where that temperature, the thermometer, straight up said like 87.
Yeah.
All right. And then in the winter, literal 40s.
Yeah.
Like, brother.
Oh yeah, dude. There was
100%.
Thank
People
God
don't-
for space heaters. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Almost
I'm
had
like,
to start packing snow on the outside of the house
I'm-
like Eskimo was doing. Double up on. Why didn't we do double up on insulation?
100%, dude. Like,
Shoot.
people don't even know how uninsulated first that house we lived in was.
Dude, it was
Second.
crazy.
How unbelievably poor we were.
If the
dude.
windows were broken, crack
Oh.
den. Crack den. Dude, the windows were broken.
Dude,
No, actually, I shouldn't say that. It was a nice house. it was nice to grow up in and whatnot. It had issues, but that's because it was so old and not maintained by either party that owned it. Like our aunt before our dad.
Prior to us.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody, even with our dad. Like, and
100%.
that was just a fun thing. Like it was money's tight.
Well, like I said, we grew up, Jacob. Like legitimately, like if you look back at us growing up,
money's tight.
We were poor. Like dog, 100%.
Hey, but you know what, Mama,
poor.
We made it.
We
Mama,
we made it.
Mama,
100%. Yeah.
I've got a new Pixel. Well, semi-new. I am not upgrading.
Dog, where did you just go?
Well, I got enough money to afford that, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Mama, we made it.
Oh. He said, I got a relatively new phone, dude. We're killing it now. Yeah, no. We straight up like survived the environment, dude.
That's okay. We went from Little House on the Prairie to like That 70s Show to the knockoff, that spinoff that got canceled, That 80s Show.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
That's our life.
100%. Yeah. That's.
We've just transcended generations, dude.
That's it, dude. We're just trying to catch up, is all.
That is straight up all, dude.
Oh no.
We even got to experience the freaking like the pox epidemic with COVID.
Oh yeah. Right.
Dude,
yeah,
we're straight up just catching up. That's all.
We're getting dude. Oh,
and I swear, dude, there's so many weird things going on recently. I'm predicting the future too many times.
Yeah, you just need to stop talking.
Lindsay would attest to this. She straight up has just been saying that we're living in my simulation because it is too often that I say something's going to happen and then some dumb, stupid thing happens, and the thing that I was joking about legitimately ends up happening.
So you basically are, I mean, like, how much have you watched Supernatural?
0. Like,
okay, well,
dude,
I've seen all of it. So
yeah, I've only seen what Riley watched when we were kids, and I think that's why I don't want to watch it.
Spoiler alert, brother. All right, there is a writer in the show. There's a guy who writes books about a character named Sam Dean, and basically come to find out this man has been writing these books, and those things have been happening to Sam Dean. This dude's name is Chuck. All right, he's a writer, and he is literally writing their lives. And they kind of just like breeze past that. He comes back a couple episodes, and then towards the end of the show, sorry, I'm about to ruin the show for everybody, but the show ended. Spoiler alert! Show ended 5 years ago. Chuck turns out to be God.
Oh,
Chuck is God.
Oh, well, I'm not Chuck.
No,
I'm not Chuck.
Dude, he goes, that ain't me, dog. Straight up. Like,
I gotta go to work under Monday to Friday.
I am not Chuck. I am not Chuck. 100%.
Yeah, it's like literature voodoo doll.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, 100%.
Wild.
Supernatural.
Can the literature voodoo dog write down that we're gonna get Tony Hawk American Wasteland too?
If we don't. Don't need.
I just have a feeling it's gonna be like a Tony Hawk collection where it's gonna be like remastered, kind of like
they already did 1 and 2. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So I think they're gonna have like another collection of Tony Hawk. So it'll be Underground.
Yeah. If you give me Underground 2, and American Wasteland, brother,
I think we would.
Or if you give me Underground 1 and 2,
I think it would be Underground more than American Wasteland.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you can get away with that in today's society.
Underground, I think you could, but American Wasteland, I don't.
You play.
They would have to. I don't think they would get the rights to all those songs again. And I think the soundtrack is what made that game good.
What? American Wasteland?
Yeah.
Ain't no
soundtrack to American Wasteland was banging.
The gameplay in American Wasteland was banging. That is, people could try to argue this fact with me.
I mean, I did like it.
I legitimately think, wholeheartedly, American Wasteland is the best Tony Hawk game to exist.
Oh,
Underground paved the way for American Wasteland, and American Wasteland slapped. 100%.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I still think the soundtrack is what made that game. Much like a lot of games.
It's because music exploded. music exploded, and now like everybody's just stupid money hungry, and like getting licensing for games back in the early 2000s was like not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
There are games pulled
because
off the
people
market.
were just wanting to put their music out in anything, especially bands back then. Like Green Day was like
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
Brother.
Yeah, dude, Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst is in a WWE game. And you know why, Jacob? You know why he's in a WWE game?
Because why not?
Because WWE who is it, Activision that makes the games?
It was THQ at one point.
THQ, that's what it was. It was THQ. They reached out basically to the label, and they were like, "Yo, we want to put one of your songs or like Limp Bizkit songs in our game." Dude, and Fred Durst was like, Fred Durst goes, "Dude, I am a super huge fan of wrestling." Like, this is when like new metal and wrestling were like.
This was when John Cena was wearing jean shorts and tank tops and a backwards hat and gold chain.
100%, dude. You
and
can't
the brass
see me.
knuckles,
My time is now, brother. And Fred Durst. So the label tells Fred Durst, he's like, "Yo, they want to put your song in the game, like, and they're trying to figure out like financially what are we doing." And Fred Durst goes, "Yo, I don't care. You can use my song. You can use our song in the game as long as you put me in the game." Brother, that was the deal. That was the deal that was struck. Put me in the game. You can use it.
Heck yeah.
And now
why not?
We got what is it? NBA 2K25 and their face recognition stuff is just still garbage.
Dude. I once ruined J. Cole for a friend of mine because I told him J. Cole just makes music for NBA 2K.
Yeah. I mean,
if you listen to any J. Cole song,
yeah,
it's instantly the title track of an NBA game.
Forest
Unfortunately,
Hill Drive slapped at one point in time. I wouldn't go back and listen to Forest Hill Drive now. I couldn't. Like, if I went back and listened to it, that is exactly the way I'd imagine his music is like. It's another NBA game. All right. Okay. Like, yeah, man, dude, I don't know. But so what? We didn't even mention like what we were talking about Tony Hawk wise. Yeah, Tony Hawk was actually on. And I'm a super huge fan of this YouTube channel, Good Mythical Morning. So it's a spinoff from Good Mythical Morning. It's Mythical Kitchen.
It's the Mythical Studio.
Yeah, it's part of the Mythical Studio. And Josh was interviewing, quote unquote, Tony Hawk. And Tony Hawk announced on the show that he was once again working with Activision, which is like, listen, the last Tony Hawk game the new Tony Hawk game we got was Pro Skater 5, and it was absolute hot garbage. I'm so glad I didn't buy it. But then we got the remakes of Pro Skater 1 and 2. They look tight. I didn't play them.
I don't think I ever did.
Brother, if I get a new Tony Hawk game in the vein of Underground or Wasteland, dude.
I have a feeling it might just be them coming to Game Pass or something because Activision's owned by Microsoft.
Don't ruin it.
It just popped into my head, and now I'm like, it very well.
It's highly possible.
It's probably just that.
I'm so mad, dude. I'm so mad because you're so right. That's totally gonna be, dude.
Well,
I'm so mad. That's totally what it's gonna be too.
I'll play you a song on the world's tiniest violin,
dude. Because you're so right. Like that's because Activision, for them to do it, they have to go to Tony Hawk.
Dude, Activision's not gonna do something that requires time and money when they can just make money.
Yeah, we got Pro Skater 5, brother. What do you mean?
We just got scammed by them for H2M.
It's
for all we're worth. Don't you remember?
Yeah, that was
Activision's got Black Ops 6 to worry about. They're not gonna come out here and be like, yeah, we're gonna make Tony Hawk's games too.
Yeah. way.
We got a dead horse to kick.
But then, like, what?
Dude, Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, he said we got a dead horse to kick. So, on talking about old Tony Hawk games, something now with the newfound revelation that Tony Hawk's games could just become in a Game Pass, like I'm now over it. Like Jacob, I lost all hype just dropped, hit the pavement,
Gone,
gone. Dude,
E3's canceled, dude.
It is, dude. But talking about old games, right? This one, there is zero. This one, Jacob,
This one had no reason to
zero,
pop up on a weekday.
Zero reason for this game to be talked about. There was zero reason for them to do this. Out of nowhere, right? Out of literal thin air. Naughty Dog posts on TikTok, just randomly.
Like Kevin Hart, Naughty Dog went to TikTok and said, I'm on TikTok now.
Basically. And what did they do, dude? They post a video of Daxter from Jak and Daxter. And then they follow it up with, they show little clips of it just saying Naughty Dog. That's it. It just said Naughty Dog 3 different times from the 3 different title sequences of Jak and Daxter. And brother, they just say nostalgia.
I'm so excited.
There's no reason. There is no, like,
well, they already remastered Crash, so they're going to do that Jak and Daxter. Like, it's a given.
I do.
I'm so excited.
I've
been waiting. I've been waiting
because we talked about it at the beginning of the podcast, at the beginning.
Hey, dude, let's go back 20 minutes,
dude. I said, no, I'm not 20 minutes. I said it like no, dog.
I'm saying, let's go back.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay's saying we're living in my simulation because.
What was that? Oh my goodness. So, but there's no reason for them to have done that. Literally.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Dude. So that one.
No more emulating for me.
Dude, you can't say that. Jacob, you can't say that.
And in Minecraft.
Oh, there you go.
You ever seen the turtle mod in Minecraft? How you could program the computers to do stuff?
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about.
No more of that because I'm gonna play Jak and Daxter when it comes out.
There you go. That's ooh. But zero reason for them to mention that. I am so like that one. I can that is something I can hold on to. And here's something I was thinking about the other day. Right. We, as a society of gamers, right? We sure talk a lot of smack about companies releasing new games, right? A new game will come out and we don't like the way it looks. We don't like the way...
let's see. What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Time out. We don't like the way it looks. We don't like the way... we don't like the voice acting. We don't like... We don't like, all right, for new games. All sorts of new games coming out. But then we have the audacity to be like, why are companies coming out with all these remakes? Make a new game. But then the remakes come out and everybody goes, they're fantastic. What are we doing, dude?
Well, what remakes are we talking about? There are some games that get remade and are absolute cheeks.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
And then there's some games that totally need to be remade, and it's usually hear me out. That's the thing. This is the thing. That's exactly what the fans are going. We should totally have Red Dead Redemption remade. And Rockstar goes, let's have a mobile studio redo the first 3 GTA games and stop there.
But
the fans go, we need GTA 4 remade.
That's not even it, though.
Rockstar goes, no.
That's not it, because all right. So look at the
port Red Dead Redemption for a 3rd time.
Skyrim.
Exactly. We want Elder Scrolls 6. No!
Skyrim down your throat.
Skyrim 1, 2, 3. Did you hear? This past week they put an update out for the Legendary Edition of Skyrim. That came out 10 years ago.
Wait, You said not the anniversary edition, the
No.
legendary edition.
Yeah.
Brother. All right. So that's what I'm trying to get at, right? Okay? Is that we have now, as a society of video game nerds, have came to the point where we just want to relive past experiences instead of actually enjoying new experiences. And then these remakes come out and we dog them. And we created we created the monster that is the remake machine.
You can't
100%.
blame the fans. No, you can't. You can't
Yes,
blame
you
the
can.
fans. No, you can't. No,
Yes,
you
you
can't.
can.
No, you can't.
Because all these
you
companies are
can't.
seeing, well,
No, you
that's true.
can't. You
That's
can't.
true.
You can't. You know why?
There's-
Every
you can.
time a game is remade, it is made with a feature that includes buying something in the game. And that usually
That's true.
changes the whole aspect of the game originally. Every single one. Hold on. No.
He said,
No.
Okay.
Because not a single studio will go, let's just upscale everything and see how it goes. They go, no, let's make it different. It's never, let's just remake the game. You want a remake? You want a good remake? Look at Crash Bandicoot. That came out. That was
Spyro.
Not changed. Look at Spyro. Not changed.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Basically, it was just a graphic update. It was the same game.
You remaster
Fire.
Call of Duty 4.
Fire.
No.
Same game.
Modern Warfare Remastered? Not the same game.
Oh, no. Okay, no. Okay,
Not
yeah,
the
you're
same
right,
game. Trashed. Absolutely ruined.
He said trash.
It's these studios that go, oh, we had the
They
most profits here. Let's redo that, but differently, just a little bit, to see if we can get away with it.
Yeah.
And they keep doing that more and more and more. And now it's a cycle of, oh, we're going to have a live service game.
Well, it's because
and it's going to have a battle pass.
Continue to let it happen.
What are they going to do, Eli?
Not buy the freaking game, brother. Like,
it's not. I don't even think it's a matter of the game. It's a matter of the battle pass stuff that's in all of these games now. That these companies go, oh, we can just not make a lot of content for the game, charge a high amount, and then also put a pass into the game that is going to give them dirt. And then next year, we're going to do it all over again. And they're going to buy the game. They're going to buy the pass. They're going to buy the dirt. And we're going to do that again next year.
He said they're going to buy the dirt.
That's all they're doing.
But so I think...
So you can't blame the fans because they just want something new. Every year, they're asking for something new. And they get something slightly new. Just slightly enough to make them go, oh, hopefully it's going to be better this time. And it never is.
Well... So
and that's what Activision does day in, day out. That's what Ubisoft's been doing for years now.
All of their games are remakes. Like as a whole,
dude,
it's a remake.
We're not going to get to this episode, but man, do I got something crazy about Assassin's Creed just being remakes, dude. You have no idea.
But so
this would have been the whole episode of my own. Oh my gosh.
Hear me out. Right? Okay. There was the first couple of remakes that I could think of, like legitimate remakes, not remasters. And remasters is a whole nother thing that me as a video game consumer can wholeheartedly say, throw that garbage out the window.
It depends. Yeah.
Not even depends. Give me something new.
They called Modern Warfare remastered, garbage. But that was a remake. That was a complete remake.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's true.
So there's certain ones where
Naughty Dog
is a remake.
Naughty Dog did not need to remaster The Last of Us 3 times. I'm sorry, brother. I just played The Last of Us 1 on the PS3 in its original form, and I had a fantastic time. And then I followed it up with playing The Last of Us 2, and I was like, yo, this looks crazy different compared to the first one. But do I have any interest in spending $60 on the game I just played? I could go buy it for $10.
Yeah, for a graphical upgrade.
Stop.
It depends. There's some games that I'm like, man, this looks so doo-doo that I wish it looked better.
Rockstar with Grand Theft Auto, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy?
Like GTA 4? There are things about GTA 4 that look so bad that I just wish they would just put it into a new engine and just
their
forget about it.
faces
Just
look
like
like
let
oil
it go.
paint.
Yeah.
Like
If they just like,
it's bad.
oh man, there's just certain things that are just so close to being good, but they are done so bad that I'm like, I don't even want to play this game because it's just not.
Not for its time period.
Well, no, that's the thing. But now
I
it's
was gonna say-
2024, and I'm looking at games from now, and I'm like, man, if GTA 4 was just
But
like
wait,
this,
time out,
but it
Jacob.
was GTA 4 and nothing else changed.
You're proving my point by saying that. Rockstar, let them cook, brother, and give us Grand Theft Auto 6 in its peak performance instead of wasting any time on anything else. Like, give me something new that's
for that.
genuinely good that I'm
totally
going to
for
enjoy.
And
I'm looking at you, EA. Stop pooping out games that suck.
This is the thing, Eli. We need EAs of the world because
you're right.
we need them because your whole argument is totally valid.
Yeah.
10 years ago when games were coming out all the time. Now it's almost been 12 years since the last GTA came out.
Yeah, brother.
So you want me to let Rockstar cook for 12 years? Sure. But now 12 years have gone by. I'm bored. I sold my PlayStation.
What did you get?
I sold my PlayStation.
What did you get 4 years ago?
What did I get 4 years ago? Cyberpunk.
You got you got Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's true. That's true.
Rockstar is one of those companies that have stuck to exactly what they've done for the past 20 years.
Rad, but also they did port Red Dead Redemption in that time. They had a studio redo all 3 GTAs. So in that time, they could have had one studio work on one remake of those games and do it really well.
And that's
exactly where it falls on the studio though to put in the effort and recognize that we could have a good product and a great valued product and be worth the time and money and not have our reputation get absolutely slaughtered.
I thought you said great value as in like, dude.
No. They could have it could be a high value product. It could 100%. Be, it could be
like me. If
San
I had a couple
Andreas,
extra dollars, dude,
be great.
I would go buy the definitive trilogy. I would. Because Grand Theft Auto, like I would on my Switch specifically, nothing else, just the Switch.
I see. I just think these
and I'm part of the problem.
Are going after people that are willing to pay.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly
and the people that do that are no different than the people that are going to GameStop right now and going, "Wow, Pokemon Blue, Green, whatever is $70." Ooh. When 30 years ago, $10.
Dog, all right, so I didn't tell you. So I talked about my vacation last week on the podcast. I stopped. So GameStop now has retro stores,
That's
right?
one. Yeah.
I bought Jacob and I have talked about this game on the podcast before. Listen, there were 3 games there and I wasn't about to drop $150.
My point.
Wait. Listen. But every single game they had priced there that I was looking at, that I was interested in, was actually cheaper than going and finding any of them on eBay.
And that's a genius marketing strategy, and I explained that to a friend of mine.
But hear me out. I heard it's actually a lot of them are legitimate ripoffs. And,
yes.
So that's what's floating around right now.
Yes.
They had Donkey Kong 64 for $30, brother. It was like $35. They had The Legend of Zelda, the collector's edition on the GameCube that had a gray case that I physically own that my cousins took from me. Buttholes.
Shout out
the cousins. Sucks. And then they had another game that Jacob and I have talked about on the podcast called iNinja. And the moment I saw that, I literally grabbed the case and I grabbed it and I went, out of principle, I have to own this game. Like I have to own this game. And it was like $30. All right. And here's the thing. It still had the old yellow GameStop sticker on it for $5.99, brother. And I still bought it. I'm so mad at myself. Dude, it's on there. Like, Dude, they couldn't get rid of it for $6, and I bought it for $30. I am a part of the problem.
Yeah,
I am a part of the problem,
dumb.
brother.
And
I need to send you a picture of this.
Hey, did they have Van Helsing on the PS2?
No.
Because if you're going to complain about our cousins having a copy of your whatever, let's bring up the fact that you just straight up ditched our copy of Van Helsing for some crap, other crap PS2 game. I don't even know what it was, dude, but it probably sucked.
NFL Street 3.
It definitely sucked, dude. NFL Street was the only NFL 1 and 2. Those are the only 2 iterations of those Street games ever. This man blew Van Helsing on NFL Street 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even remember that one.
Anyways,
I thought it stopped at 2.
I digress, brother. Listen, remakes. All right, like, hold up. I'm still standing on I'm standing very firmly on the fact of any remaster is garbage. Don't waste your time. I'm not gonna buy it. Right now, me? Right now, Until Dawn is about to be re-released on PC. So there's the selling point, in my opinion. The game never released on PC. So PC players will be able to play it.
It's game over.
It is being upscaled. It's up. I don't care, brother. I can go play the game that I bought. I don't own it. But I'm saying anybody who already owns the game, there is, in my opinion, zero incentive for them to buy it a second time for $70. Because it looks a little better. Brother.
$70 tag is heinous. Should be half. But
if you're giving me a remaster, it should be half. 100%.
Also,
100%. Minimum.
The only reason it might be worth it on PC is the modding possibilities.
Nobody's gonna
but
because that's not a game that needs modding.
Hey, don't say that.
What are they gonna put? Freddy?
Who knows? I don't know what. That's what I'm saying. The capabilities might be there to make it something interesting because it's very cinematic. You might be able to do some fun stuff with it. I don't know. I don't know.
They don't do it with the dark picture anthology. Nobody's done it. Like nobody's
that's
modding
true.
it on PC.
But I didn't really hear much about that one compared to Until Dawn.
Here's the thing. They're actually I started Man of Medan, and it's actually really tight. And like if you're into like very, like you said, cinematic-esque games, like those are great. But on PC, legitimately, they have a massive downside on PC compared to console. On console, they have a feature, the do not move feature. And if you physically are holding a controller, you're going to tense up so hard,
the gyro.
Your butt cheeks, brother, are going to be clenched. On a PC, same situation, you know what you do? They're like, don't move. What do? You pick up your hands.
Yeah, take your hand off the mouse.
So, it ruins a very big aspect of the actual... Because those games are, if somebody dies, it's over. If you mess that up, it's over. On PC, that's a free win for you, brother.
That's true.
But, so, remasters, kiss my buns. Remakes? Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Medieval, dude, Resident Evil 2,
please, the Ezio trilogy at some point in my lifetime.
4, brother, Resident Evil 4 was up for Game of the Year, and it's a remake. Like, there are legitimate cases of remakes being fantastic.
There are,
but remasters can kiss my cheeks.
I mean, yeah, I've never been big on remasters. I think most of our childhood, even every time I heard there was a remaster coming out, I was like,
who cares?
I don't know.
Like, I haven't even gone out of my way to get the Dark Souls remaster. And it plays infinitely better on PC. But guess what? I've played it, brother, and I don't need to buy it.
Remakes, though? There's only a couple games I really want remade. Dude, like Assassin's Creed with Ezio. and there's a couple
Dude.
games from my childhood that I'm like, yeah, Jack and Daxter for sure.
When it comes to platformers, and with the way Astrobot is like, people are legitimately saying that it is a game of the year contender right now. Platformers are back, baby.
Dude,
Tight.
you know what I read earlier today?
Huh?
There's a group of people or one person that took the assets from RuneScape and put it into the World of Warcraft engine and is making RuneScape WoW.
No.
Yeah, dude. There's a trailer for the alpha, dude. Yeah. I heard about this earlier today.
I need to see this. That's so tight. Dude.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
That's so tight.
Yeah, great times.
Dude, I need to drop this bombshell. Like, yeah, Jacob is going to talk a lot about Assassin's Creed this week, but guess what? We're already too deep in the thick of it. So, you're getting a whole lot of Assassin's Creed next week.
It's really not that crazy. It's just some interesting lore that I think is really cool.
Because Jacob talked about last week that he is currently trying to get through the Assassin's
I'm doing
Creed.
The run.
Dude, he's doing
I'm in the
all
Animus
of
right
the
now.
Assassin's Creeds until Shadows drops.
Currently, right now, I am on sequence 7 of Revelations.
Dude, so he's
and yeah, I just got to Masia as Ezio, and it's
September 14th.
September 14th, Saturday at a roughly 10 p.m. for me. I'm gonna beat Revelations tonight and start on 3 and probably have that done by next weekend. And then it's on to 4, which I can probably have done within a weekend.
4, I was gonna say 4 you can definitely have done faster.
But that's not true. 4, because of the boat traveling.
The boats. That's gonna be the time.
That's gonna be a long one. Then Beyond Black Flag is Unity. Breeze through Unity.
Unity's easy.
Syndicate, breeze through Syndicate.
I think I beat Syndicate in like legitimately 3 sit downs of the game.
Yeah, and Origins, bit longer.
Origins got some
but great story. Great story.
If you're not worried about all the extra stuff, oh no, you can.
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm trying to get core components and then like DLC stories because, dude, the DLC for Valhalla, Ragnarok
slaps.
From what I learned today, it's earth-shattering to the whole story.
All right, so we need to talk about this next week, 100%.
Dude.
Like you can't. I need you to hold on to this energy until next week,
and I will because I'm still playing the game. And shout out Revelations because that game is
what, Jacob? It's in the title. It's literally in the title.
It is quite literally a revelation.
Oh, there you go. Like it's in the title, brother.
Because man, the story of Altair and like how bad he gets screwed over. And then you learn about his story and how it connects to literally Valhalla from that far back. Dude, it connects to Valhalla in a way where it's like, oh, dude, really?
No.
Dude.
Really?
It's so cool that they've... I was dogging on it.
I do want to hear about it. I do. Because I was talking mad trash about Assassin's Creed, and I've played almost all of them.
Dude, you're going to come around after I explain it? You're going to come around
I'm not going to come around.
You are.
I thoroughly enjoy Assassin's Creed, but Ubisoft can just kiss my buns, brother. Like
just because they keep pushing out bad quality?
100%.
Well,
don't give me a remaster, brother. Give me a great game. Don't give me
that's true. That's true.
Throw lipstick on a pig. Give me a good game.
But if that's the case, we just... we
just have to wait.
How much time you put into Elder Scrolls Castles this week? And come to me complaining about a remaster.
It's a new game.
It's literally a reskin. It's Fallout above ground. It's the opposite direction of Fallout.
Literally.
But also,
and I love it.
Please, if you have a phone, just play it a little bit.
If you haven't played Elder Scrolls Castle, your boy's level 40, brother, and the game came out a week, not even a full 7 days.
This ain't Raid Shadow Legends, brother, but it's close.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, dude, Elder Scrolls Castle slaps. Yo, Bethesda, hit us up. We talk so much about your games. I want to market your game.
I could turn around. I could turn around and just easily start promoting Starfield.
He said, top 5 mods of the week, brother. No.
It's quite literally.
And so,
we double upload every week, every Wednesday.
that's it. That's it. Just for top 5 mods.
Yep. One for Skyrim, one for Star.
Oh no, brother. But I want to drop this bombshell before we wrap up this week's episode, right? Because when I type this in, Jacob looks at it, he goes, "No."
Oh.
So I saw, brother. I was on TikTok, of course, and I saw a video of somebody explaining to another individual that, and this is like I don't know how canonical the Mario movie would technically be for the games, okay? But right? You have Mario and Luigi, okay?
Two plumbers.
Two
Italian plumbers.
They're brothers. All right? And we've always known Mario and Luigi. But this person is saying there's a third brother, and it's like, look me in my face and say that again. You're wrong, right? It's always been Mario and Luigi. But then the person brings up who the third brother is.
Who is he?
Dr. Mario. And they said, how? It's Mario. It's Dr. Mario. But they say, hold up, hear me out. In the movie, they're sitting at the dinner table, and Mario and Luigi have a niece or nieces, plural. If that's the case,
oh yeah, true.
how do they have said? How do they have them? All right, and then Mario's dad, well, Mario and Luigi's dad, claps at him and says, they're just basically doo-doo plumbers, and they didn't end up like their brother who's a doctor. If I had a microphone to drop, I would. Dude. In the movie, he actually said that.
Dang. Well.
And then here's the worst part. They said, in the video, in the TikTok, they said, "In what colors, Jacob, are the Italian flag?"
White, green, and red, right?
Mario, Luigi, and Dr. Mario wears a
white lab coat.
I don't want to be here anymore, brother. I don't want to be here, dude. I thought it was like hilarious. I was like, then that's why I started with I don't know how canonical the movie would be, right? Because did you watch the movie, right?
Yeah, I watched the movie, the Chris Pratt one.
I mean, all right, Chris Pratt, he can leave, but the movie was great. The movie was great, dude. Donkey Kong. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
A Donkey Kong movie based on the N64 games. Or the N64
with
game.
Chunky, Lanky,
with all the actual characters.
Diddy, dude.
I would love that. They could do that.
King Cruel, brother.
They could even have some Diddy Kong racing in there.
100%, dude. Oh, they need. Out of all the animated movies they're doing,
and the soundtrack would be so good.
If they didn't open it with the DK rap, they would.
Yeah, I know. No, that would be the credit scene. You kidding me? That would literally be the credit scene. That
would go hard.
Yeah, dude. Because the whole clip in the game 100%. Is just perfect.
It like legitimately is.
Man.
That would be perfect because they're introducing all the characters like after you've gone through the movie and
and now you get everybody. Donkey Kong's backstory.
They're wrapping it up with
everybody. You got the rap where he's going through everybody. Yeah,
that's hard, dude. They could do the same beat, but I think they should do a different wording. I think they should. It would be.
I mean, it's been so long.
That would be a great movie. I bet you I could do the whole rap right now. I bet you I can do it whole right now. Yeah.
Oh
100%,
man.
dude. No, that would be great as a movie. See? All right, prime example, in my opinion, of a game that does not need to be remade is Donkey Kong 64. I've, like, for me, in my personal opinion, zero reason to remake that game.
I don't think it would work. Even though I would like to see it, I don't think it would be enjoyable in today's day and age. Just because of the style of the game was perfect for that visual.
That console.
Yeah.
For that console.
Leave it there.
Like that era of video
That's
games.
like Diddy Kong Racing. Don't bring it back. That was meant to be
Mario
like
Kart.
crap controls.
Yeah. 100%.
Or pod racing. Leave it.
Leave it. See, so those are prime examples of like remakes that do not need to exist.
Yeah.
The Crash remake, fantastic. Spyro, fantastic.
I never really got into Spyro all that much.
The remakes or the originals?
Both. When we were kids, I never really played it.
What do you mean? There was a point in time, not the originals. You were playing was it Year of the Dragon? Is that what it's called? On the GameCube. You were the sole reason we got the one on the GameCube.
I do remember that one. I do. And I got that because I played Spyro at our cousin's house like once, and I really liked it. But then I got Spyro, and I was like, this isn't the same one.
Dude, what?
So remakes are better than new games, is what we're learning to kids. I'd rather have a remake.
We've come full circle, brother. Oh no. We've come full circle. We gotta wrap this up, dog.
Yep. No.
Dog, we gotta wrap this up. Oh my goodness. All right. I got like other legitimate topics that I want to talk about, so we're gonna, I really want to hear about Assassin's Creed. That's why I was like, I really want to hear about this, and like now I might hold off on watching the video that you sent me.
Honestly,
I'll probably wait until
that dude's gonna explain it better than I will to you. But if you just want to get it like everybody else is gonna get it,
yeah, brother.
I'll do a good breakdown of it next week.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not watching the video now.
Ooh, now I gotta make a cool Assassin's cover art for that episode. Gotta put a hood on us.
That's what I was about to say. That's easy, brother. You got that.
Ooh.
After what I've seen, Jacob, what he's cooking up for Halloween.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, call me Da Vinci?
Da Vinci? Perfect, dude. Perfect timing. Talking about Assassin's Creed.
Dude, right.
All right. A lot of topics for next week, so I'm excited.
I'm so excited to play Revelations after this.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
It's a dude. I'm gonna go paint some minis, so I'm excited.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I need a song rec for this week, and I legitimately, since this song has dropped, I every morning I get into my car and go to work. I listen to this song on repeat. When I get in my car to come home from work, I listen to the same song, and I am not joking in any way, shape, or form. I will be in the warehouse doing something at work, and I'll have it playing on my phone. And just keep repeating it. And Jacob does not like my song rec for this week.
No, don't say that. I just think that...
All right, wait, before you say it, my song rec for the week is The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park.
You know, to each their own. You like it? Really? I don't dislike it, but I'm not. I love it. I'm not that crazy about it. Hey,
wholeheartedly reignited my love for Linkin Park. That is what I've been listening to. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast at all. I picked up a new guitar when we were on vacation. I bought a new guitar. Finally. And I'm able to drop it in a really low tune. So all I've been doing is playing Linkin Park songs. That's all I've been doing for a week. It's tight. I love it. So, dude, I'm telling you.
The Emptiness Machine.
It slaps, dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's all I can say, dude. I'm so dead serious that I told Jacob, looking at Stats FM over the past 12 hours today. Today. Let me bring it back up. How many was it? To this, and the tracking's a little wonky. I mean, it could be legitimately correct. It could be. My recent streams over the past 12 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've listened to the song 8 times today alone. Just today, I listened to it 8 times. Just today.
It's fine.
Dude, it's okay. I love the song. I'm a very big fan, and I'm excited for that album. So,
the album could change my mind, but I need to hear more.
Because
I
like
don't,
you said, at the live show, they should have done.
I had a bad impression. Yeah, it was a bad impression
because it was mostly covering old stuff,
and it was, dude. They had to change the key of every song.
They did.
How are you gonna come back? How are you gonna come back? Go, hey, here's our new vocalist, but they can't hit the range our last one did, so we're gonna drop the key of every single song just to fit them.
But no,
please like
higher.
them.
She can go higher. Sure, her range is just an octave higher.
Okay, exactly. So make music, release it, perform that as the band together,
but
and don't play their old stuff. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have even done it. 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 Because you know why? They can't perform it the same without the other guys.
They sold out their world tour.
That's really cool.
You're talking stadiums, not even like little venues.
That doesn't change the fact that I don't think it sounds fitting for that girl's voice. That doesn't change the fact of anything. The amount of people listening to it isn't going to change the fact that I think it doesn't sound right. Because it doesn't sound right. And I'm not the only one who thinks that.
The last time we talked about it, this song, when we talked about it dropping right, it had 12 million plays. It is now at 52 million. Dog.
And I totally understand.
It's huge. And I legitimately agree with it. Is that when hearing a whole album of her in her range and her doing her thing, I think it's going to be phenomenal.
It's no different than Paramore dropping the vocalist, having a dude show up and going, let's play all of Hayley Williams' songs.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. And that would suck.
The octaves gotta go down.
Yeah, and that would suck. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the album might be great, but to represent your new vocalist with only one song that they have for her with the band,
if you just
not
in that
not a good
in
representation.
that scope right there of the one song that she wrote and made with them, if you look at just that one song, you literally can't tell me that it's not phenomenal.
I wouldn't say phenomenal, but it's a good song.
It's a great song.
But I don't think it's that great. I don't.
He said, but listen. Anyways, my song rec for the week is The Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park.
Shout out Linkin something, but it ain't Linkin Park. Shout out Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs. So
no, I'm sure the album's going to be good, and I'm looking forward to hearing the whole thing. But until then, huzzah!
He takes a whole long pause. Huzzah! Dude. Yes, indeed. But yeah, if you want to check out the song, if you haven't already checked out the song, you can check it out over on the playlist on Spotify.
Heck yeah.
2 Degrees of Separation. It's the same name as the podcast. Give it a listen and listen to all the other music while you're there. Because
listen to all of it.
We got
Put
like
it on
60
shuffle.
songs? 60?
Probably something like that.
Let's see. I can look at it. No, 50. 46 songs.
Well.
We're getting there.
I was going to say, I don't even think we don't even have 60 episodes, so.
That's a fact. And we didn't start it at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
There was one episode where I added like 3 songs.
Requiem in D minor.
Tight, dude. Fam Jam 4000. Sick. I need to go back and I need to listen to this playlist more. I really do.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude.
I tune into
Chris
it all
Bodie. Jamiroquai, dude. Oh, yeah, no, I got it. All right. Anyways, go check out the playlist on Spotify. 2 Degrees of Separation. Same name as the podcast. Literally only 2 things are going to show up. Us in the playlist. And
Heck yeah.
if you want to listen to some new music, check out the playlist.
And if you want to mod your Skyrim, go get Lore Rim 2.0.
Dude.
Dude.
Out of nowhere.
I can't stop thinking about it, dude. Every day I'm like, why am I playing Assassin's Creed, dude? But I'm dedicated now, so if you want to be dedicated to Assassin's Creed, go ahead and start it too.
You got to finish the race.
Oh, I'm 100% going to have it done before Shadows comes out. I will. I know I will. At this rate, it's like not an option.
What do you mean?
It's not an option.
He said it's not. It's literally not possible.
Not completing is not an option. It's life or death, dude. It's life or death.
You're gonna finish Valhalla like 3 days before Shadows drops.
I'm going to no.
Like
The thing is, I'm gonna finish it like 2 weeks before and go, what now? I'm not gonna touch games for. I'm gonna finish like middle of October. I'll be done with everything and be like, oh.
He said, "Oh man, dang."
And then I'll be the emptiness machine.
That's it. See, you get it. You get it. He said, "Then I will be." But yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, which this episode was wild, we talked about some.
We've all over the place,
dude. We were talking about college and stuff. Like what?
Yeah,
I went to college for like a semester, 2 semesters.
Dude, they are. So. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Dude, anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, leave us a follow, leave us a rating, follow the podcast, subscribe to.
Some would say we have the highest ratings.
We got the highest ratings.
If you would like to prove it, if you want to be part of the highest rating, since we've started posting episodes. No one doesn't like us. Dude. No one doesn't like us.
My cheeks hurt.
It's anyways, so stupid. It's so stupid.
If you want some more of this, you can check us out over on the socials. It's at
people get enough of that.
The number 2 DOF separation everywhere social media exists.
All around. All around.
Dude, my face looks crazy, bro. All of them. I look like one of those characters from Spy Kids.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see you.
You can't. Oh, yeah. After all that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget, Song Rec of the Week, The Emptiness Machine, Linkin Park. Check it out on the playlist. And yeah, we're going to have some Assassin's Creed next week. We might talk about, walking on space, where dude. There's some music I want to talk about as well. So, unless like some crazy news happens next week, what
I've got a really cool video. I might have sent you about Göbekli Tepe, about the whole excavation they're still doing about that, and then Karahan Tepe. Dude.
You sent me the video, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, you got to watch it.
I will now.
I'm gonna tweet I might tweet the video on the account on our X account.
Do it, duh. Do it.
It's cool.
Duh.
I think it's crazy.
There you go. Well, then tweet it, duh. That's how that works, Jacob. Duh.
Yeah. Well. All right.
Anyways,
and you can find it at the number 2 DOF separation.
Jacob, shout out the socials. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for thank you, English. Thank you for interacting with the polls every week. That's all I got. That's it. So, see you next week. No, I'm just kidding. End it like that. Good morning. Good afternoon. Jacob's prepping for it. Good evening. And what, Jacob?
Good night. What a great night it's been. What a great day it might be. Wherever you are. Night, night. Good morning. Buenos noches. Alvida Zane. Bienvenido. Alavila. Whatever. I don't know.
Bye.
Yeah.